All right, hello everyone. Welcome to a Houston Texans 7-round mock draft. That Deshaun Watson trade. Let me recap it real quick. Crazy, but great for the Texans. Even though I thought they could have gotten a little bit more, in the sense where I think they probably could have got. I thought it was going to be 3-1s and 3-2s personally. Watson wanted to go to Cleveland. Texans have a boatload of picks, good amount of cap room. It's not going to look pretty next year. But we'll see what happens. Let me make sure my volume's off. Good. I'm not going to take that trade down. The pick is obvious here. Evan Neal, the tackle out of Alabama. Question here is what happens to Laramie Tunsil? Because I have heard a few Laramie Tunsil trade rumors. And I know you guys trade up. You trade a lot for him. I get it. And you don't want to feel like you're losing your investment. I am going to take Evan Neal. I think he's going to may start right tackle, but I think he's definitely the franchise left tackle for the Houston Texans. Texans have a lot of needs, though. I am starting day by day to definitely consider Davis Mills more as a viable starting option for you guys. But if there's a quarterback in the fourth round that I like, I'm taking a quarterback in the fourth round. Next up, so you got your tackle of the future. Let's see. I think Brandon Cooks is going to get traded, to be honest with you. I think you guys could easily get a quality pick for Brandon Cooks right now, because Cooks, I think, is the most underrated receiver in NFL history. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's definitely a solid head coach. Or no, he's not a head coach yet, but you get what I mean. Receiver. So in that case, we could bring in another receiver for Davis Mills and Garrett Wilson. Looking at the defensive side of the ball, I liked you guys bringing back Camo Grugier-Hill. He was pretty good for my Eagles. I think Roy Lopez is definitely a building piece, even though I don't see Roy Lopez being an elite player. I think Roy Lopez is going to be a very solid defensive tackle for the next 5 years. He's I think like 26 or something. I think you guys did bring Desmond King back, which is a little. I didn't think he was going to come back, to be honest with you, but I think Garrett Wilson makes a lot of sense for the Texans. I went with David Ojabo in my last mock draft for my 7-round mock draft, but I don't want to take the same players every time. That's a good haul for Philadelphia, by the way. Let me get a sip of my drink while I'm waiting for this to simulate. All right. Pick 37. I love Kenyon Green. I think interior offensive line is definitely something of. Interior offensive line is kind of a need for the Texans, I would say. I mean, you guys got a couple solid guys, but yeah, the thing about Kenyon Green, though, I think Kenyon Green's going to be definitely a very solid player in the NFL, which is why I think he makes a lot of sense for the team. Do we get the Cleveland third round? It's this year's third, right? Oh, yeah, it looks like it. Where we are right here. I like to be more like that. I'm gonna trade up here because I feel like I don't want to let the guy that I like for the Texans here be passed up on. So, did I really? That's glitched then because it crosses out the team needs positions. So there's a couple guys that I like. Brian Asamoah was the main guy I like, but I'm gonna make sure I cross my T's, dot my I's here to ensure that I give you guys a really good player. There's actually a lot. I probably should not have traded up because there's a lot of guys on the board that I really like here. But I'm going to give you guys Darion Kendrick. I think Darion Kendrick could be a decent starting cornerback for you guys. I think he's going to take probably 1 to 1.5 years to develop into a really good form, but it's a good. I'm not taking that deal, but I think it's a good building block for your secondary. Gives Lovie Smith some decent personnel. Let's see, pick 83. Oh, I always think I'm the Philadelphia Eagles. My bad. Let's see, Houston. Breece Hall is really attractive here, and Carson Strong. But I'm gonna stick with Davis Mills. Breece Hall makes a lot of sense, though. In the third round, too, I think Breece Hall is worth a first-round pick. You get a solid. That's actually not a bad trade either. I'm gonna look at the. I'm not gonna do this trade only because I feel like we don't have enough picks in this draft. A tight end could make a little bit of sense. I know you guys have Brevin Jordan, but actually, no, a tight end doesn't make a lot of sense because I'm trying to remember Pep Hamilton and how he ran his offense. Because he was an offensive coordinator in Cleveland. Wasn't he one in Indianapolis too? Under Chuck Pagano? I got a weird feeling that I don't know. Pick 108 here. I really like Martin Emerson. Did I give you guys a corner? I did give you guys a corner, so we're not taking Martin Emerson. Jojo Doman isn't bad. Majai Sanders, though. I'm going to give you guys an edge rusher. I think it's going to be Majai Sanders. Yeah, I'm going to give you Majai Sanders here. Didn't do as good on the combine as I thought he was. I was also surprised, or I think it was Nick Bonito. Wasn't he the guy that did the defensive tackle drills? I think it was him. But yeah, I'm really curious how the Houston Texans are going to do next year. I think Lovie Smith is definitely a guy that I like. I like Lovie Smith as a guy, but I don't understand the hiring. Obviously Josh McCown was going to be the next head coach of the Texans if the NFL didn't say, hey, wink, wink, nudge, don't hire Josh McCown. Even if they didn't hire Josh McCown, I thought John Gann would have been a really good hire. As an Eagles fan, a lot of Eagles fans really don't like Jonathan Gann. I don't see the issue with Jonathan Gann personally, because I think if you want to blame Jonathan Gann, you have to blame Shane Steichen as much for it. And but no, I mean, I didn't get the hire. I love the Pep Hamilton offensive coordinator hire, and I even would have just hired Pep Hamilton outright to be the next head coach. I think Pep Hamilton's going to be a good NFL coach one day. I just don't get that. Hindsight 2020, I think they would have just hired or brought back David Culley for 1 more year, because David Culley actually wasn't that bad. I hated the David Culley hire. Believe me, I was a big Leslie Frazier to Houston fan at that time, and it was between Leslie Frazier, Frazier, Cully, and who's the other guy in the mix? Was it Gerard Mayo? I think it was Gerard Mayo, but let's see. I didn't get to take a linebacker yet. I like Micah McFadden a lot. We'll take him. I think this is my last pick here too, so you guys can stop listening to me rant about stuff. I am going to take. I think Charlie Kolar could make some sense. It's just, I mean, it's a 7th round pick, guys. Don't be too worried about it. But I'm going to take Charlie Kolar, and I'm going to end the mock draft unless we have another pick. We do have another pick, so I'll actually stay on here. You guys can listen to me rant a little bit longer. But yeah, Texans are an interesting team. I think the AFC South is a really, really interesting division next year because I think Jacksonville is going to be a really good football team next year. Not only Jacksonville, I think Indy with Matt Ryan isn't really an upgrade from Indy of Carson Wentz because I think Carson Wentz is a better quarterback than Matt Ryan is. Carson Wentz bias, but look at what the fuck is this? I'm sorry. Sorry for the language there, but this is really annoying. See that? Whatever. You're gonna have to see it. That's it. That whole screen moving thing is kind of annoying to me, but okay, now it's better. Final pick. Charleston Rambo seems like a Texans pick, but I'm gonna take Vernon McKinley III out of Oregon. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna show you guys a draft haul one more time. Evan Neal, Garrett Wilson, Kenny Green, Darion Kendrick, Breece Hall, Majai Sanders, Mike McFadden, Charlie Kolar, Vernon McKinley III. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.